Am I too close to you? Should I move back? Should I be beginning my video this way? No. What I want to talk about right now is my next series of videos is I'm going to try, which means trying is the ability to go into the reality, and it's the actual, in the trying is the doing. So you are trying to do. No, you cannot try to do. You are actually doing, and what you do, the result is what you have tried inside to do. It's like a trial. You arrive at the trial, but there's no trial at all. So what I'm going to do right now, I sound confusing. There's so much work to do on this. Red and red. Here's something small I'm going to do. You see that 9? It's in the middle. That circle is in the middle. Therefore, if I made a circle somewhere, as in the number system, I have to make a circle around these two, and then take it and bring my 9 curved out this way. Curves out between 2 and 4, making this 9, 5, 4, 7, and 8. 5 cutting through 2 and 1, equaling to 1, 3, 5, and 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 5, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. The 45 record, you ever see that little thing, that spongy thing that holds it in the center? So that's how, you want to see the 9 the other way, you got to turn it the other way, right? It's the way they turn down this upside down and this upside down. The reality is, take away the white, and the reality is everything is gray. What the grays do, the elephant, the hippopotamus, the rhinoceroses, the sauruses, Uranus, Neurosis, things that are old. You know what I'm saying? If I was playing the guessing game, I'd say things that are old. So what I want to come down and do this right now. We're going to do this together after I... M is the 13th letter. M is the 13th letter. Okay? 1 times 3 is 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 and 3 equals 7. That is M equals to 7. Okay? We're not going to go 3 times 4 because that is the separate equation from the reality of this. It will be 3 times 4, which will be 12, equals to 19. So 13 is now 19. The difference is 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. That is the difference. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Between 4 and 10. 10, 4, buddy. Right? We're not going to go any further, or do you want me to go a little bit further? Okay. 14 is this cube. When you go play the game of craps, 117, 711, building 7 of 11, right? When you go play the game, this pays 2 to 1. Okay. We all know 0 equals 6. 6 and 1 is 7. 7 and 4. 7 times 4 is the 28 days. You have 4 games you win in a 7-game series. Okay. M13 equals to 19. 3 times 19 equals to 57. M-O-O-N. 13, same letter, plus 15, plus 15, plus 14. 3.1415, the same numbers in pi because they fit all together, just whether it's this way or that way, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the order. We have the same thing. This dot and this dot, I just draw a line here and that becomes a digital link. Now I'd have to put another one up here. There'll be a digital link here between this side and that side. On that side, it's 8. And it's 8 because it is the hours. On this side, it is the minutes, 13, and seconds, 19, equal 32, the doorway. The minutes and seconds is what turns the other side, what turns the big hand to open the door. Okay? M13, okay? 3 times 13 equals to 39. 1 plus 3 equals to 4. The total value for M is 43. Mercury, for just the initial, gets 43. Would you like to go resident angel? 43. This number is 18. This is 5, making 23. This is 13. The total is 36 creation. RC, ratio say, or the lower worlds. 13 for the M, 90 for the word, for the birth, the rest of the word. Take away 25 equals to 65 plus 25. 65 on the last, 65 less this would make the last letter value at 25, and the first value at 13 equals to 38. Now we're going to go over here to Mars. Take off the first letter of Mars, and the last values, 18 and 19 is 37, plus 1 is 38. 38, Mercury and Mars now connect. Okay, Mars, okay, connect. Now M becomes 43. Mercury is a total of 103. Okay, Mercury is a total of 103, but it's 103 with the 90. Take away the 13, plus 90 is 103. So we're going to go 103, 146, and we're going to go 136. 613 laws of Moses. Okay, now which way would you like to go? The 61 moons of Saturn? 13, 31, 13 plus 31 equals to 44. 31 plus 13 equals to 44. Plus 13 equals to 57, which is 3 times 19 that we worked in here. 3 times 19, which equals to the moon. 3 times 19 is 57. 13, 30 is 43, 53, 57. Mercury, the moon, and the connection of the first initial. The rest of the value of the name, this last initial, 65 left over. Take away the 65, we have 25, makes the church. 3 and 8. Look at all the 3s in here. 3 is a 1 and a 2. The only way to get a 3 is either showing me the 3 floors, okay, showing me the 3 floors, okay, or showing me the 3 floors, okay, or in the last one, showing me the Aleph with the 2 wings up over here, the N letter inside the Aleph, a junction, Aleph of Alpha Omega. You want to see Alpha Omega? You take this point over here and you go all the way around and you come to this point here. This would actually be your letter P. And then you take this point here and you bring it all the way around and you attach it back over there. And that's how this would work. One pump over towards the next pump. It's not me. This is the way it's designed. So do you follow me now? Let's just do this really quick, okay? We did M. Sorry, we're going to get back to this. This number 57, okay? 7 times 5 is 35. 7 plus 5 is 12, equaling to 47. 7 times 4, and we have a 7-game series of 4 games, okay, of 9 innings. We're not playing 9 innings. We're playing A to G. H and I is the link of A and B. It's A, B, C, D, F, G, and then inside it's A and B. Father plays inside of us. We are inside, okay? So now we're going to get to number. Mercury, 103. 13 is the total value. Let's just, hold on a second. See this fleur-de-lis? Okay, see what it's sitting on? See the arrow inside the fleur-de-lis? Right? This is half the Montreal Canadiens sign. You see the fish that's upside down, right side up fish, and upside down it's a speckled trout. Okay, he's got a face on each side. D and D, double D's. This is being squeezed over here is the fleur-de-lis. Now I'm only giving you half the story. You remember 13 that we just did? Okay, now let me get to where I actually wanted to go. I think I might have to start over again. I'm not happy with these videos. I'm just not, okay? I'm not. I'm going to do the initials. Mercury. 103, 13 plus 90, 13 plus 65 plus 25. First initial, 13. Last initial, 25. We're going to take it to one more level. 3 by 13 is 39. Plus 4 is 43. 3 times 65 is 195. Okay, 195 and 11 is 206. 3 times 25 is 75 and 7 is 82. The total amount, okay, 34, 602, 28. 0, 0. Why 0? It's 10, 10. 8, 0 and 0 is 0. 2 and 6 is 8. 808. 3 and 4 is 7. 3 and 4 is 7. This is exactly the bicycle cards, okay? 3 and 4, I can't even explain. If you want me to look and explain, I'm going to try my best. I don't like to say I'm trying. I need the question. Place me, direct me. Number 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 3 card over here. 1, 2, 3. There's your 7. Your next 7 is actually a reflection, okay? It's just a reflection. I think it's like this, right? Is that the reflection the way they do it? There's a 1 on this side, okay? And the reflection of the bottom side I'm going to put over here, okay, is a 1. 1, 1, and 1. Here's the 1, 1, and 1. Would you like to see it? See the 1 in the center where the 5 is? You see the 1 in the center where the bicycle is? You see the 1 in the center where the 3 is? This bicycle, okay, they have number 808. I can never understand it. Why is it 77808? This is 66. These are the books written. This is 868, okay, and this is 77 again. 7 and 7 equals 5. 8 and 6 is 14 equals 5. 8 and 6 is 14 equals 5. 6 and 6 is 12 equals 3. 3.555, which is the value of mercury. Are you following me so far? Now we're going to do something a little bit different. Let's just do it the complete different way. 0, 1, 6, 3, 6, 1, 3, 365, the laws, and 248 defies the laws of Moses. 6 points for a touchdown, 1 point for the extra point, 3 points for a field goal. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 and 3 is 9 is 27. 27 and 18 is 45. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 plus 4 is 9 equals to 29. I-T. 54. S-U-N. 5, 4. Same thing. Okay? Then you have it and it. It, oh, it. Okay? 29 and 29 equals to 58. So since 29 represents Aleph, okay, 7 times 4 equals 28. The 29th day is the first day. And if you're on a piano and you're going this way over here, okay, center C is number 24. If you're going over here, center C is number 29. Monday. Hebrew, that way. Aleph, 7 times 4. 28. 28, 82, 00, equaling to 6 and 6. Okay. Why 6 and 6? We shouldn't even put doubles here. We can even put this as 5 and 5. Why can we put this as 5 and 5? You see, this is the circle. This is the circle around the 5. If you are to the left of the circle, you are the 4. If you are above the circle, you are the 8. If you are below the circle, you are the 2. If you are the right, you are the 6. Okay? We are to the right because we are the 6. These two separate us, 4 and 6, or the realities would be 2 and 8. The incoming streaming, okay, of our reality is what puts us to bed at night. Okay, to bring in more information, the information flow. It takes time and it takes energy for the information flow. So now we know that 29 becomes it, and now we're going to see why. 1 plus 19 plus 37. 3 and 7 is 10. 3 times 7 is 21. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 plus 9 is 10. 1 times 9 is 9 equals to 19. And 19, 9, 10, 21. 1 plus 1 equals to 2. And 1 times 1, 0, 1. Okay, now I don't know if anybody works this way. The reality of this is a 10. 0 equals 6. So this first one actually equals 1 and 6 if you want to look at it that way. 1 times 6 is 6, and 1 plus 6 is 7. Now don't forget, I started this only talking about mercury. I'm not going to do this in my next video. I'm going to make it quick just to show you how I'm getting to the numbers. This one over here is 7. This one equals the 27. This one equals the 36, and the total is 63. That's the total. 3 times 6 equals to 18. 3 plus 6 is 9, equaling to 27. 63 is where your Mercury comes, and 63 and Jupiter are a link. The original 63 moons of Jupiter. Okay? Stop at the 63rd moon. Differentiate the last 3 moons from the past 3 moons. So this is what we get out of Jupiter. So now we had Mercury, which went to 163, which changed into 613, and Moses' laws, and we converted over to football. Now what we're going to do is 6 times 24 hours equals 144 hours. Okay, 12 times 12 times 12 equals 2. Let me see, let me do this in my head. 12 times 12 times 12, I think, is 1728. 17 and 28 equals to 45. Equals to 55. Again, back to 55 again. 6 and 6 is 12. Okay, if I took the third 12, and I went 6 times 6. Now I'm making this up as I go for a better understanding. You end up with 55, so you'd end up with 55 here, so you'd end up with 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and instead of the 3, you end up with the 7 over here. These are the wings of Nibiru. Everything's coming out of Mercury. The wings of Nibiru seem to be coming out of Mercury. They have all the right numbers to call this. Every single gate one in the gateway is all about Mercury. Okay? When you have a main patrol center and you are the hub, you don't need a moon. Okay? So now we got 6 days of 24 hours is 144. 6 times 16 hours awake, because 16 equals to the number of the light. Okay? And it's the only cube. 6 and 1 are the only cubes opposite to make a 7-way gateway. So it's a passageway, equals to 96. Then we have 6 days times the balance of 8 hours equals to 48. The total will be 144. Then we get 3 days and 3 days. 3 times 16, 3 times 8 equals to 24, equals to 48. This is the day of man. This is the space of the 2 worlds, 1 space, 2 lights. It has to light 2 places. Either that we have the 2 lights within us, okay, because down by our hips, okay, it's not just an organ area, but we think our eyeballs, that we store information everywhere. We're a storage house. We're like a filing cabinet. 48 and 24 is 72. This is 144. Okay, 144, and this equals 216 hours. Now there's 1 day at 24 hours, 16 and 8. This is what they call the God day, 764. Okay, the God of man, the gateway is the 4 for 6. The gateway of 6 is 4. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the only way to survive is 1, 2, 3, 4. This one does not have it. This one does not have it. And this one does not have it. But this one is included in every other dice, okay, other than 2, okay, is the only one that never comes back. It's used everywhere. The 2 is everywhere. We don't need the 2 because it's in the 4, it's in the 5, it's in the 6, and it's in the 3. The 2 is in the 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? But if you take a look at it, okay, see the V shape it makes? It comes down here and over to here. This must link. In all reality, these link. Why? Because they're the same. In Rubik's Cube, this color and this color would be the same cube. Okay? So we'd have to look at, it would go all the way up to 5, it would run to 2, all the way up 3, down 5, and then over to 4 and stop over here. And then this corner over here and this corner here would be alone. See, this corner would go up to here because it's on its own dice. Level 1, level 2, level 3, 1, 2, 1 empty space, 3, 4, 5, 6 empty space, 7 empty space, 8, and 9. Okay, they're all the same. So we now finished with this. So we did 216 plus 24 is 240 hours in 10 days.
Okay, 240 hours in 10 days. In 20 days, it's 480 hours. Okay, this is the way it's broken up into our system. If we have to have the Mayan, who count for 2 10-day schedules of 18 months, they would have 480, okay, times 18. 480 times 18 equals 8,640 hours. Okay, now I'm going to try and see, divide that by 24 equals 360 days. Okay, you remember the 72? Okay, these 3 points are for creation, for the time clock. So you take 72 and you'd multiply it by 360, and you multiply, you take 72 and you multiply it by 360, and I just want to mark down one thing, 25,920, okay? 36 times 72 equals 25,920 of the Mayan time, divided by the number of 5, which is the Mayan average, equals to 5184 times 6. Okay, now we do 25,920 times, no, divided by, I'm just going to try something, divided by 8. I divide it by 8 and I get 3240 times 8. Now I'm going to take 25,920 and divide it by 6, and it equals to 4320 times 6. Now I'm going to take 25,920 and I'm going to divide it by 4, equals 6480 times 4. Now I'm going to take 25,920 and make a prayer, divided by 3, equals to 8640 times 3. Now I'm going to take 25,920 and divide it by 2, and it equals 12,960. There's other realities that go with this. I'm not doing them right now. Not the 1 of 29 of 61. 1962, the cube. Anyways, we're not going to talk about now. So we have 12,960 times 2. 8. Now we have to do it by 1. 25,920 times 1. So now we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 16, 24. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 2. Okay, we're not going to put anything there. Then we're going to go 2, 8, and 4 is 12, 22, 26. So we're going to put 26 up here, okay? And we're going to put 6 over here as a carryover. We're going to do each one individually, okay? Then we're going to go on to the next one, okay? And it's going to be 2, 5, and 4 is 9. 9 and 6 is 15, 24. 24 and 2 is 26. So I'd put the 6 here and carry the 2. Now I'm going to go 10, 20, 23. Carry the 2 is 25. Okay. Let me see this again. 2, 10, 20, 23. So I got 23. And now we're going to go 2, 3. Okay, so it'll be 6, 6, 2, 3. Do you know what I'm adding up over here? The total of this row, what it would be. The total of this row, what it would be. The total of this row, what it would be. The total of this row, what it would be. The first one added up to 24. The second one added up to 26. The next one added up to 24. The next one added up to 23. 5, 6, 8, 6. 5, 6, 8, 6. 5, 6, 8, 6. 6, 8, 6. I'm doing this along with you. I'm trying to see what it actually means. And all I can see right now is cat and dog that rains on us. 62 is the queen, and she is in the reign of the creation of the BC world, the secondary world, the Disneyland world that we live in. But if I do the same thing, okay, I do the same thing, 24, 50, 60, 70, 74. Forget about the last one, okay? All of these together equal to 74. Again, the same number. 7 times 4, 7 times 4 equals to the 28 days. 7 plus 4 is 11, equals to 39. Now, I can do the same thing with 1776. Don't forget, I didn't use the number 9 in here, okay? I didn't use the 9, and I didn't use the 5. Okay, because it's 59 minutes and 59 seconds on a clock. I don't use the 5, and I don't use the 9, and I don't use the 7. 7, 5, 9. I don't use the gateway. I don't use the heart. I don't use the heart, the 5 and 7, and the singular moon. 5, 7 is the number of the moon, of the 9 birth, of Neptune, of the relativity of Einstein, and it all comes out of Mercury. But I just want to show you more about this inside 1776, 888, 592, 444, 296, 222, and 111. Is that what it is? Times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, times 6, times 8. And then the light is 16 times 111 equals 1776. 6771 equals 7, 14, 14, 7. 5 above, 2 below. 1, 5, 6 is 11, and 3 is 14. 6 on top, 1 below, 7. 2 and 3 is 5, and 5 is 10, and 4 is 14. EI equals 5 and 9. Okay, 5 and 9. EI equals 5 and 9. ST, 39. Okay, 39, 7 times 4, 7 plus 4, 39, connecting the two EIs and EIs together. The total is 14. The total is 14. The letter is N. Total letter is N. Einstein. The total here is 28. The total here is 39. The total here is 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. 24. 2, 8, 4 is 12, 13, 14, and 8 is 22, and 6 is 28. 2, 11, 15, 24, and 8 is 32, and 7 is 39. 7, 8, 15, 20, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28, 39, 28. The total is 95. The total is 95, but is not used because Mercury is marking time. 9, 5, and 7. How would I want to work that? Anything with the 9 will equal to the same number. So even though you're doing the same thing, when you multiply 1 times any number, it remains the same. Or if you add 9 to any number, it remains the same. 1 and 9 equals to 10. So they therefore remain the same. So let's take this one out. This total is 21. 12 and 9 is 21. 9 and 5 is 14. 14 to the 7th gateway, which shows up on the 1776, the word Einstein at the same time. E-I-E-I-O, 15 or 1.5 multiplied or divided by 2 equals to the same. Only 2 times 1.5, only 4 times 1.5, only 6 times 1.5, only 8 times 1.5 equals 2, 3 equals to 6, equals to 9, equals to 12. Who do we appreciate if it's not for this formation? 1.5 times any number. 1.5 now divided. 1.5 divided by which number? Divide 12 by 1.5 equals to 8. Divide 6 by 1.5, but divide 9 by 1.5 equals to 6. If you multiply, we're going to leave this alone. We did this, we did Einstein, we have the numbers to the moon. Now we take these two, 39, 49, 59, and 8 equals to 67, 39, and equals to 67 from 1776. the same link. One side left, one side right. Now we can circle it or play with the numbers. 2 times 8, 2 plus 8 is 10, and 16 is 26. 2 times 8, 2 plus 8 is 26. 6 and 7 is 13. 6 and 2 is 8. 13 and 8 is 21. 6 and 7 is 13. 6 and 2 is 8, plus 1 is 93. This says Saturn, okay, is connected with the rotation from 1776 and all the way into Mercury. Can I make any numbers work? These numbers are uncanny. What I can actually do this, everybody knows if this equals 10, I should put a 6 here. Right? If this equals 10, this one should equal 7, this one should equal 7. So in all reality, I can just move this one all the way to 5555. Now, I'm going to end the video right here, okay? There's just so many questions I can ask myself, and it's not even the question, sorry. I see that we can run a formula. Let's run the formula. This is the result of the formula. Because of this formula run, and because of that formula run, it's like gears. They just flow together if you put them together. They do. If there's anything you want to know, what you think, if you spend too much time watching this video, the relationship between 1776 and 5775 is very simple. If I finish this off, where this 14 equals 5 and this 14 equals 5, now we have 7557. It is the gateway of E-I-E-I-O, the clock that turns. In reality, you know the spinning clock? Maybe our clock turns like this as it advances. Instead of just turning like this with no way out, it sort of gives you a chance to go. You try to get to the clock, but you can't get to it. The spiraling clock from the inward and outward spirals. Where am I here? We didn't finish the planets. I'm going to take the initials of the planets. I'm going to add them together. I'm going to show you the numerological numbers for planets and numbers in the reality of how I am able or capable of making up the stuff I do through this system that I use. Okay? Again, I will come to gematria. I will come to Pythagorean. And I definitely want to touch base with Messer because I understand his stuff, and if I can understand it, I know it works. If I know it works, I definitely want to get my tail hung on to that because I like to be at the end of the tail. The more you have people throwing things out there, the more I can fish upon my wish. Thank you very much. Here's my service I'm giving you back, and eventually we make it all work because the satisfied mind is all we want to have. Raphael, not going to be 33, 33, 33. This weekend is the Super Bowl. This is the month of February coming up. Before I go, 3 years ago I said it's got to be when it's cold. Whatever it is, it's got to be when it's cold. Whatever it is, it's got to be when it's cold. And the heat is rising. In reality, all around the world, the heat is rising. The bull, the lion, the eagle, the man, and phoenix. These are the animals I am concerned. Just to change it a little bit different, let us put Uranus if we want. Let us put Uranus, Neptune, Earth, and Jupiter. What it would actually do is it would create the Lexus, Earth, Jupiter, okay, but I want to go, hold on a second. I want to go Jupiter, Earth, Uranus, Neptune. You see what I want to do? I need to go Jupiter here to here, right? Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, Earth. So we're going to do it a little bit different. Oh, I'm terrible. What a terrible teacher I am. I'm like all over the place. To hell with it. I can't make everybody happy. I'm definitely making myself happy, getting out of my system. Phew! J stays with J. E goes over here. N goes over here. U goes over here. We're going to go J to U. No, U to J. J to U. Okay, J to U over to N. Okay, I got this. Hold on. I got this. I got to go here to here to here. Somehow like that. And here I got to go to here. Somehow to here and to here. Okay, this is what I want to show you. June. When I take the letters June, J, U, N, E. We must understand what this is all about. From here to here to here and all the way up there. What letter did I design? I don't know. J, U, from here to here, right? N, I have to go all the way around and come back to N and then up to E. Doesn't this look like a helmet or your brain in your head? June, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, Earth. Jupiter, Saturn, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Mars. Those are the reflective between Loshu and numbers, not doing anything else but those two. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. My correction that I want to make is that I can get a shorter video in 10 minutes explaining small bits and pieces. Eventually, when I can explain this, I feel that when I get into my bigger videos, you can actually follow it where the numbers went to. Or just show you how real the world of numbers is and just go somewhere else with these and understand someone else that can explain it a lot easier. I'm not trying to keep anybody around. I'm not corralling anybody. I just have to get the word. The exalting from myself makes me feel also much better how can you explain it? I feel I have something that I can decipher. This wheel, the easy part about this wheel is it's 0, 5, 6, 19, which is 10, 4, 3, 2, 7, 8, 7, 6. Raphael, phone.